You used to be able to serve people right in there?
Yeah, well, of course, because I don't pay rent, and I don't pay taxes, nor do the people that I serve pay taxes or pay rent. So therefore, we might create more work for city and county. And so I was asked by the city and county to not, number one, have Bible studies, because we were interfering with the business operation. One table out of 20 tables there was being used, and although I've never seen 20 tables used, we had to leave because we were going beyond 9 o'clock. We were into the Bible study sometimes into 9:30. So we asked to leave then. Then about a week or two later, we were asked to leave from serving there because we were killing all the grass around there because we were dumping hot water on the grass and it was killing it. So I guess we were responsible for killing all the grass around here, although we've only been doing this about 3 months at this snack shop. And I guess we're responsible for all of this dead grass around here. And we're responsible for bringing the homeless here in Waikiki because, of course, we feed them. So it's like a magnet. They get attracted over here. This is what I'm telling them. I'm enabling the homeless. Even though there was 250 homeless here before I started feeding them last year.
Like you're the cause of the homeless. It's ridiculous.
So, yeah. And then the other congressmen are telling me, and senators and local politicians are telling me they know what it's like to be out here. Even though I talk to 100 to 200 homeless people every single day, they obviously know more than me. They didn't want to listen. I asked if any of them have ever would want to walk with me, and not a single senator or congressman would walk with me. It's okay though. They know more than me. So I used to be at the state capitol almost every week, and I heard these wonderful words. Yeah. I heard these wonderful words, but you know, it's only increased since then. And from a couple of years ago, there was 150. There's now 250, and the people are blaming me for it, of course. So they're moving me out of here. I suspect that I'm going to be moved off the picnic table pretty soon.
The bottom line is you got to serve people outside, right?
Outside on the picnic table.
Just right there at the picnic table. Those tables right there.
So obviously,
the
city and county don't care about the homeless. They're not doing anything. I was one of those guys out here. The police ticketed me all the time and tried to hope that I might accumulate enough arrest warrants so they could immediately remove me from the street when somebody with $1 million called and said, hey, I don't like this trash around here. And so the police can come around here, pick up all the trash with people that had warrants for their arrest because they didn't know what day it was or didn't know what time it was that they were supposed to be in court. And they don't have any money to pay for these citations anyway, so it's guaranteed court anyways. So what's the difference?
Your ministry did make some progress though, right? Because I got your email about the minutes. Remember you had a board meeting with your people?
Yes.
And you took the minutes down. You're being really official about it and everything. And,
yes.
Right? So
it's registered as a nonprofit corporation in the state of Hawaii. We have 4 directors, each from 4 different churches. One of them has joined forces to become a co-pastor with me. And
yeah, you got the structure going.
So we got the structure. I mean, it satisfies all the rules of the law.
Making progress on that end, for sure. It's all very tight. It's real tight like that.
I know it.
Yeah. You know, we're breaking down walls. We're bringing the homeless together. They used to fight with each other because the police were doing such a good to keep them separated, and the citizens were keeping them separated so they could easily stimulate that resentment and the hatred and the greed and stimulate that. But as we could bring them together, yeah, there was some confrontations at first, but now those walls are breaking down and we're beginning to communicate with each other. And now we're able to get 60 to 160 people together, you know, and I suspect, I told them when we get 200 people together, I'll knock on Linda Lingle's door and ask her, invite her to come on in. And here's what some of the needs of the homeless citizens are. It might be a reminder that because we have a dream that the homeless might be recognized as real people. And maybe she can influence Mufi Hanneman and maybe some of our leaders of the police department to treat the homeless citizens as real people, something new.
Homeless are citizens.
We're real people.
We're not less than real people. We are real people.
Homeless are citizens.
We want to see the civil rights. I think in 1962 we began the civil rights movement of the black. We have had the civil rights movement of the women. We've had civil rights of the gay, but we don't have any civil rights for the homeless. It's about time, I think, for us to have...
Homeless Bill of Rights.